Okay, hi, this is Emily Goodyear, and this is my self-evaluation of interview 4. Okay, some strengths I feel like I had is I felt that my questions were stronger for this subject, or for this object of significance. I also feel that since I know the person and I know the object a little bit, I was able to ask more in-depth questions because I had more of a gauge of the object. And not that I knew her answers. I mean, I did for some, but I feel like I knew what to ask according to the car because I have sort of a feel of what it means to her. And I think I did a little better on my probe and weaves than last time. This is maybe because of the subject. But yeah, so going on to my probes that I used was the memory, one of her greatest memories in the car with her dad, and having her kind of further in depth explain that was sweet. I was nervous that she might cry. But yeah, I guess I could tell that there was like a lot of depth probably in that answer and question. Also, the question of why she doesn't let her friends drive or why she doesn't like to have other people drive her car. I got to probe a little bit deeper into that answer. And then for my weaves, I tried to do this in her choice of a new car. So what kind of things she was looking for and why. And seemed like mostly these were very simple, of course, but were persuaded, of course, I guess because of her experience with her current car. And then her feeling of letting the car go. This was my last question to her, and I feel like this was the question that really maybe got to the point of like empathy that you wanted for us to do in this interview. And that was also kind of sweet, that question and that answer. But of course, I mean, I didn't want to go too deep and get her upset. But yes, I feel like that was a good question and a good question to end on. So I feel like that was kind of a strength. And that was also an impromptu question. So I'm proud of that. So negatives, definitely the smiling and the nodding again. I have clearly a really hard time with this, and I mean, I warned her before that these are just like parameters of like my requirements, that I should just be a little bit less responsive, sort of. But I still kind of struggle with that. And another weakness would be, yeah, so my smiling, my nodding, my greats, quote unquote greats. And I think I could probably get a little bit of a stronger weave. The example of the weaves were pretty in depth and kind of like got to go and go and go. But I guess I should have like prefaced this, like, please only answer what I ask. Like when I ask you like, what kind of car do you have? She says like, Mercedes 1996, the color is gray. You know, so like those were answering some of my questions, which is kind of hard to forecast which questions she's going to answer like that. You know, then eliminating some of my future questions, which leaves me with chances where I have to come up with impromptu questions, which I guess is good practice. But yeah, so I guess my weakness of forecasting those. And then, yeah, I mean, I apologize for her dad coming in like that, but yeah, I guess he didn't really have an idea what was going on. Anyways, yeah, so thank you. That ends my self-evaluation.